So not a horse. Direction, Aquarius. This is the what. The event, the situation, the issue. Not a horse. Direction. Not a horse. Direction. So, what? Direction. Horses have no direction. They go wherever, whenever. However, if they're spooked enough, they'll run till their hearts explode or run off a cliff when no rhyme or reason. So, not a horse. Direction. So what? Situation, issue, or event. It's around direction. But what? But what? You pulled the Queen of Coins reversed. Not a horse. Direction. In money, in hard work, in stability, grounding, consistency, stability, structure, money. Stability and money, is that what the issue is, Aquarius? Your stability with money? Do you have a disdain for it? Or you just don't care? You're done working hard for money? Not a horse. Direction. You're lacking direction in grounding, stability, and finances. Some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. And then you go into the Four of Swords. It's a period of rest. Period of rest. Not a horse. Direction. You're holding in this pattern. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands came in. And the Page of Wands. Playfulness. So you're lacking a disdain and stability and direction and money. You're in a holding pattern there. In comes the Queen of Wands, and you're having a fun old time, Aquarius, with her. Because, you know, she's not drop dead gorgeous, but she sure the hell is sexy and fine. And fun. Because she's like you. The Queen of Wands. And the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is playfulness. In this deck he is, for sure. Her action, wands are action cards. She's an action-oriented kind of gal. She could be a fire sign. Could be a water sign. Could just have fire somewhere in her chart. His chart, her chart, his chart, their chart, him or her. Them or they. So the what? Lacking stability in finances. In a holding pattern with your lacking stability in finances. In comes the Queen of Wands, and it's all play, play, play. Okay. Not a horse. Direction. Ooh, itchy hand. Yeah, baby. So now we're going to go into the why. why the situation, the why of the situation. Well, now, damn, not a deer, harmony, harmony, okay, harmony, not a deer, harmony, harmony, not a deer, harmony, harmony. And then you pull the King of Cups, which is opportunity, someone that's good with finances, someone that works hard for what they have, is very grounded. And then you pull the Ace of Coins reverse. Wow. No new beginnings in finances. No new opportunities coming. Why? Because you're not a deer. It's harmony. And then you've got the Hermit reversed. The Hermit reversed. The Hermit reversed can be read in several different ways. The Hermit reversed can mean, like stagnation. I look at the Hermit reversed as coming out of the Hermit mode. You've learned the experience, you've experienced it, you've learned the lesson, you're coming out of it. But not necessarily. It depends on the cards around it. Excuse me. You're not going to get that lucky on this one, Aquarius. It's a refusal. It's just like a flat out refusal on your part to even allow new beginnings to come in, to go inward for the answers. It's a lack of clarity. And then the King of Wands. Do you have a fire in your chart, Aquarius? Because the King of Cups, or King of Coins, he's opportunity, he's a hard worker, he's grounded. Not so much taking on new opportunities or the persona of the King of Cups, or seeing those opportunities that have been presenting themselves to you, because you're like in a lack of clarity, in a lack of even wanting to see these opportunities. And then the King of Wands, I wonder, because over here you have the Queen of Wands, and her counterpart would be the King of Wands. So that would be the why, and playfulness with the King and the Queen. Lacking harmony. Not a deer, harmony. Why of the situation? Lacking harmony. Just flat out refusal. Then you've got how to move forward in a positive manner from this lack of direction and harmony with money and finances. How to move forward in a positive manner, Aquarius. Not a flower. Vulnerability. Not a flower. Vulnerability. I see that as kind of a hard how for you. for anybody, really. But that vulnerability is actually necessity. People see your vulnerabilities. They know that you're not fake, that you're willing to be open, not hiding anything. And you're human, just like everybody else. You're not striving to be better than. You're just like. So how to move forward is not to flower vulnerability in the most positive manner, Aquarius. How to move forward in the most positive manner. How to move forward with vulnerability. How to move forward, not to flower vulnerability. How for Aquarius to move forward. You have the Devil reversed. You have the Ace of Wands. A lot of action here going on. Taking action. How to move forward for Aquarius. You have the Five of Wands reversed. One more, please. How to move forward in a positive manner. Too many. I'm not taking that many. How to move forward in a positive manner. One more, please. How to move forward in a positive manner for Aquarius. Oh. Two, please. Oh, that's too many, too. It's too many. I'm not taking that many. Sorry. How to move forward. Just want the one, not the five, the six. How to move forward for Aquarius in a positive manner. One more. One more. To move forward in a positive manner. Not a flower. Vulnerability. Four of Coins reversed. Four of Coins reversed. So the how. How to move forward in a positive manner. Not a flower. Vulnerability. So vulnerability. And you pulled the Devil reversed. Now the Devil reversed is actually really good. So how to move forward in a positive manner is to see the entrapment, to see your vices, to see what is holding you back and become accountable for your actions. To try to take action for change, to change. Not go, oh yeah, well I got a drinking problem, but I'm never going to change, so that's that. Come on. This is taking action towards the change. This is realizing that you have these issues. You have this huge issue with money. But you have this issue because it's not a horse, it's direction. It's like you don't know how to treat it. You don't like it. You have a disdain for it. You're mad that we need it to even survive. But it is what it is. And you can't seem to find the harmony in it. To me, it seems you're having a hard time finding a harmony with the Queen. And you're lacking direction with her as well. So there's two issues in here, not just the money. You're also lacking direction with her. You don't know which way to go. You love her to death. You guys have great fun together. But you're not sure what else you're supposed to be doing. If there is anything that you're supposed to be doing, money-wise or business-wise, or endeavors, whatnot. It seems to me that not only do you have a disdain and lack of direction for money, but you have a lack of direction with the Queen as well. That's why the King came up, your counterpart. King, Queen, whatnot. And you're just like, nope, no boop, no mute, no new, bleh. Excuse me, no new beginnings in money, finances. I'm not seeing any opportunities, even though they're right in front of my face. Hello, knocking, you're not answering. You're like, nope, I'm not working hard. I'm not working at all. Whatever. Lack of harmony. So you have lack of harmony with the King in the new beginnings of money. And it seems you have a lack of harmony with the Queen as well. You don't know what to do. You're not going inside and traversing. You're not going on. You're letting past experiences with the Queen cause problems, aren't you? That's what that is. You're letting the past keep you in disharmony with the Queen. Huh. Usually we learn from our past experiences. That's how we become wise with the Hermit. We become the light unto ourselves because the past experiences help us to find the answers within. We've already been there, we've done that, we know what we should or shouldn't do. You're letting the past experiences dictate your relationship with the Queen, even though it's not the same. It's a whole new thing. Whole new thing. Situations might appear to be the same, or scenarios even. You'll be tested, yes. But I got a funny feeling. This is your huge test, Aquarius. How you handle this. This disharmoniousness that you're in. It's not a deer. It's harmony. You're lacking harmony with the Queen. You're unable to harmonize with her. So how do you fix that in a positive manner? Not to flower vulnerability. Become open. Become vulnerable. Show her your vulnerable side, or him your vulnerable side. Open up. Even though you're scared, and every time you did in the past, it kind of went not your way. Fucked up. Huge. Big mistake. We can't let these situations and these events of our life take our personal power, because when you let a person, place, or thing control your actions and control your choices and decisions, you're putting a layer around your heart. You're giving away your personal power to a person, place, or thing. You're letting it dictate what you decide to do by past experiences. If your cup is empty, as it should be, then you should be game for the new experience. One, you're wise. You've been through it. You know the signs, the signals. But do you? Because all those other times you were letting that thing control your decisions. So were you seeing clearly? Were your perceptions and perspectives correctly? Correct, being correct. Every time you give away your personal power and change the choice you make from an earlier experience, you're going further and further and further away from your true, authentic self. Because a lie is a lie is a lie. You're not being honest with yourself. It all comes down to honesty and self-acceptance. The devil reversed with the vulnerability on how you move forward by being vulnerable and exposing these vices. Accountability, acceptance, self-acceptance, and all your faults. Because this is what entraps you in a loop, an endless loop of disdain for money and disharmoniousness. is the devil. This card is entrapment. He entraps you in a loop. And it's actually you that entrap you in a loop. Once you're aware of it, you can flip it and change it and become untrapped. You do that by becoming vulnerable, bearing your underbelly, so to speak, and accepting it. And creativity. When you're vulnerable and you acknowledge this and your vices, and you work for change towards that entrapment, getting out of that entrapment, you're going to have a huge period of creativity. Huge period of creativity. To the point where maybe that queen is your muse, or king is your muse. Huge. Ace of Wands. New beginnings in action. And creativity. Then you have the Five of Wands reversed, which is wonderful because the Five of Wands is fighting, it's bickering, it's competition. So instead of being harmonious with the Queen King, you've been competing and competing. It's not a competition, Aquarius. It's a camaraderie. It's a camaraderie. That's why you're lacking direction with the Queen. Because your perspective is off. You're thinking of it as a competition, and it's not. It's a camaraderie. And you're also clinging. You're really, really clinging and being dependent. Right now. This is the how-to. How to move forward in a positive manner. It's not a competition. And stop clinging. You'll stop clinging. You'll stop competing and bickering, trying to be the best. Between the two of you, you're both equal. You are each other's equals. That's why it came out as the king and the queen. These two are equal in every way and should harmonize nicely, unless one of them views the whole thing as a competition and is clingy. So how do you move forward in a positive manner, Aquarius? Your vices, by becoming vulnerable and showing your underbelly and acknowledging and accepting your vices and the loop that you're stuck in with them. Creativity, stop competing with the Queen, King, your counterpart, and stop clinging. That's how you move forward in a positive manner. This is really cut dry. Now when will forward motion begin? That was fast. Page of Cups. New beginnings in love. Oh, how could we forget? Not a street lamp. Clarity. Clarity comes when you become vulnerable and bare your underbelly to the Queen and to yourself. Absolutely yourself, and to the Queen, King, whichever. And you have the Page of Cups. So when will forward motion begin? Clarity comes, and new beginnings in love. It's like the rekindling of when you met all over again, except for this time it's going to be harmonious and not so competitive. And, competitive. When will forward motion begin? With I am not a street lamp. Not a street lamp. Clarity. Not a street lamp. Clarity. The Ten of Swords reversed. Nice, Aquarius. Nice. No more dark night. No more dark night. New beginnings in love. Oh my God. And it flipped out. It came out upside down and flipped, spun around and landed right on the pile. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow. Aquarius, this is amazing. One last one for Aquarius. Maybe. One last one for Aquarius. When will forward motion begin? I don't think I'm going to get another one after that. Nope. Oh, maybe. There it is. Oh my God. The sun. Hello. This is an amazing reading. Amazing reading. And you came to your own reading in the end. The King of Swords. There you are. Wow. Wow. There you have it. When will forward motion begins? When you have clarity on the how. And then Ten of Swords reversed, Page of Cups, new beginnings in love. It'll be like all over again, meeting all over again with the Queen in this harmonious manner. This is awesome. Ooh. And then the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun to end it. Damn, Aquarius. Not a horse, direction. Not a deer, harmony. Not a flower, vulnerability. Not a street lamp, clarity. Inner challenge, inward challenge. This is awesome. Not a yeti, strangeness. A yeti's a yeti. Not a yeti, strangeness. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly. Outward challenge when you're alone. Not a hairstyle, pride. Don't be too proud. Don't be arrogant. Don't be so proud that you're arrogant. And don't be so proud that you can't let others take the lead, I hear. You can't let others have the glory in the spotlight too. This is your ego. This is your outward challenge. Inner challenge is accepting your strangeness. Outer challenge is tempering the ego. Well, there you go, Aquarius. That was one hell of a reading. I'm really happy I did it. Okay. Yeah, remember, all my readings are general in nature. They may not resonate with everybody. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Hit the like button, subscribe, smash the notification button, and in the catch all I can. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for joining me. And anything else? Infinite love and gratitude. See you next time, guys. Hope this helped. Bye. Happy Lionsgate. Happy 8/8. See you next time. Bye.